And now a word from our Bible.
Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. When you're afraid, God is with you.
This morning, Daniel's going to tell us about his friends who were taken with him from Jerusalem to Babylon. Daniel's friends' names are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Again, Gesundheit. Now, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego loved God as much as Daniel loved God. Now, Daniel's going to tell us about the time when the king told everybody to worship him and not God. Now, this was a problem for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They had a really hard time worshiping someone other than God because they loved God so much. Now, when they refused to worship the king, they got into big trouble. The king was very mad and he wanted to hurt them. So he threw them into a really hot fire. But you know what? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego learned that when you're afraid, God is with you. So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came out of the fire unhurt. They were safe. Let's check in on Floyd and Lloyd and see how they learned that when you're afraid, God is with you. Hi, I'm Floyd.
And I'm Lloyd.
And we are identical fraternal twin brothers from Mars, Pennsylvania. Hi, Lloyd.
Hi, Lloyd.
I'm going to read you a story
Oh, a story. I like
about
stories.
the dreaded, bald-headed orangutan
No, don't do that.
at the beach.
No.
The dreaded, bald-headed orangutan.
That makes me... I'm scared. Are you scared, Teddy? No, I don't like those.
Why don't you like those stories?
It's scary.
You're afraid of my story?
I'm afraid of the story.
Don't be afraid of my story. Sasquatch!
Sasquatch!
No, okay, so, once upon a time...
No, don't tell me that story. Tell me nice stories.
Okay.
Okay.
Sasquatch! You don't have to be scared, Lloyd.
I don't?
No!
Why not?
Because it's just a story. And remember, when you're afraid, God is with you.
God's with me. How nice.
Thanks, Floyd and Lloyd. I enjoyed watching how you learned that when you're afraid, God is with you. Now, sometimes things happen in our lives that make us afraid, like moving to a new school or having to make new friends. Sometimes it's just as simple as a scary story or seeing something scary on TV. But I want to remind you that when you're afraid, God is with you.
Let's take a moment to pray.
Lord, thank you for being with us, for being our strength when we're worried or frightened or we feel weak. Thank you for taking care of us always. Amen.